Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni. Great Malabite. Good morning.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Victoria Tundu MKO Abiola.
Good morning,
yes,
Mr.
the way you cross your feet sitting like a queen, you know
Thank you.
You deserve every accolade you get. Yes, Ruben, I know you're jealous.
Emmanuel Ifeni, I thought you were going to Dubai.
Well, that's another story. That's another story. I'm here and I'm very relaxed. Now, the lead story of this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. Buhari meets Ramaphosa, calls for end to rivalry between Nigeria and South Africa. Describes visit as success despite Omicron variant scare. Again, South Africa president flees travel ban on his country. Says it's unscientific, unfair, discriminatory. Yes, so much you have said this morning on the visit of President Cyril Ramaphosa to Nigeria, visiting his Nigerian counterpart, President Muhammadu Buhari. Person-to-person diplomacy, as Ruben puts it. And, of course, the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria was on the program a short while ago. But my take from what he said, for businesses to thrive, for more businesses to come to Nigeria, of course, we have to also put our house in order. Because when companies cannot transfer their profits as a result of one window today, another window tomorrow, or inconsistent policies of government, and they will have to move out of Nigeria. Don't forget that after Cyril Ramaphosa left Nigeria yesterday, he's touching down in other West African capitals to also continue the kind of sweet talks we heard yesterday. Now, if conditions are better in Ghana than in Nigeria, South African companies will just move there, produce goods, and ship to Nigeria. So we still need to do a lot of work at home. But good that visit is also bringing Nigerians and South Africans closer. We hope we'll not hear of xenophobia anytime soon. Because some of us have phobia for even going to South Africa. When I recall that the guys who shot
Lucky.
Yes, Lucky Dube, the South African reggae star, they said they thought he was a Nigerian. That was when they shot him. And since then, each time you call me to come and go to South Africa, I just do a rethink. Well, let's move over to another newspaper. Yes, the Daily Trust, COVID-19, Omicron. Buhari 10 ministers jet out to Dubai. How Nigerian detected 3 cases. Ramaphosa's visit successful despite scare president. Federal government's directive flops as unvaccinated workers access offices. Yes, well, according to this report, despite the efforts to stop civil servants from entering those who have not received the jab, some actually found their way into their offices. Well, but the lead story of the Daily Trust concentrating on President Muhammadu Buhari traveling for the Dubai Expo and saying that why should as many as 10 ministers and so many aides travel with the president at a time we're talking of the Omicron COVID-19 variant. Well, the president has to do the marketing. He has to continue to market Nigeria. And the Dubai Expo is a big fair where Nigeria will also be showcasing its own potentials and the possibilities in our economy. Of course, titled the theme of that expo, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future. And of course, the Disney Fashion Week, the Arise Fashion Week, as we know it today, will be there to showcase the best of Nigerian fashion. And I don't think anybody can fault that. Now, if we just look at other newspapers quickly, The Guardian newspaper, the lead story, federal government forces COVID-19 jabs. Workers plead for time. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria wants April date for unvaccinated workers lockout. Well, I will say, continue to lock them out. If you are locked out, go and take your jab. You will be allowed into your office. Now, the Leadership newspaper also on that same story, unvaccinated federal workers barred from offices, seek deadline extension. Vanguard, federal government confirmed 3 cases of Omicron variant in Nigeria. Daily Sun, also the same story, COVID-19, federal government confirms Omicron in Nigeria, bars unvaccinated workers. Now, the Business Day newspaper, how NCC moved 5G deadline after only MTN submitted bid. Yes, the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, was forced to move the November 24 deadline for the submission of bid for the payment of the 10% of $20 million after it emerged that only MTN Nigeria had complied with the requirements, according to what Business Day has learned. But a day before the deadline, of course, that was when air traffic controllers also went on strike, disrupted flights, and some of these executives could not journey to Abuja. But if there is another thing that will hold back the deployment of 5G network, the Daily Independent is revealing that dearth of skilled manpower may delay deployment of 5G. So, apart from not having to pay, scarcity of the skilled manpower, but I think we should train more people in that direction. The foreign newspapers, quickly. Now, the Times of London, 4th jab to fight variants. Yes, while some countries are still struggling, still hovering about 3% of the adult population. The UK is thinking of 4th jab already. Deals buys Britain 100 million extra doses. Office parties cancelled over Omicron. Work from home. Companies tell their staff. Yes, £2 billion. That is what the UK is putting forward to buy more jabs to ensure that they are going to start the program all over so that some people can get their 4th jab. Many countries are even yet to get the 1st. Now, clauses in the contract of that deal is that UK will be able to access some new vaccines targeted at this variant. That is how to put your money where your mouth is. And that is what the UK government, Sajid Javid, the health secretary, is driving that with the support of the prime minister. But another story in the front page of the Times, Macron dismisses prime minister as clown and knucklehead. Yes, the big bats back and forth over the handling of the migrants across the channel issue is still very much there. In fact, one diplomat puts it that the relationship between Britain and France had never been this bad since Waterloo. Now, the New York Times is reporting justices indicate they will uphold COP on abortion.
We have to go.
Yes.
That fight between France and the
UK
and
Britain.
Well, I don't want to quote what President Macron said about the Prime Minister of the UK, but we would like to thank you very much. We'll take you from there tomorrow.